What song lyric didn't age well? In October 2016, the group She and Him released a Christmas album that features a cover of a song called Must Be Santa. In the song they list the names of several US presidents. Since the album came out before the election, they made an assumption that Hillary Clinton would win, like most everyone else, so she was included in the list. Obviously that didn't pan out. In 1996 on election day, New York Times crossword had in it Clinton wins as an answer to some clue, which was met with some controversy. Turns out if you answered some clues differently it would read as Bob Dole wins. I don't care if you're just 13. You look too good to be true. I just know that you're probably clean. There's one little thing I've got to do to you. Followed later by, wait a minute officer, don't put the cuffs on me. Put them on her, and I'll share her with you. When Biggie says blowing up like the World Trade, it was in reference to her previous terrorist attack on the towers, and the song came out before 9/11 happened. I'd hope so. He was already dead by 9/11. To everyone to sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullseye, hoping not to join the 27 Club. Mac Miller. Painful to listen to. I'll probably die before I detox also Mac. I was at a college party a few years ago and live in California. A girl asked me how I was doing. I'm storming through this party like my name is El Nino. She said that's not funny. We're in a drought and walked away. What's the 27 Club? We ain't making it past 21. Juice WRLD recorded this song about all the rappers that died at a young age, many of which happened to die at the age of 21. Couple of years later, Juice WRLD himself died at the age of 21. Also Mac Miller, hoping not to join the 27 Club, died at 26. Never gonna stop. Give it up. Such a dirty mind. I always get it up for the touch of the younger kind. My Sharona by the knack. It was about a real girl called Sharona who he knew and liked. Later on they dated. He even put the real Sharona on the cover of the single. Motley Crue's All in the Name of, she's only 15, she's the reason that I can't sleep. You say illegal. I say, legal's never been my scene. Oh yeah, yikes. Saying this aged poorly implies that it used to be more okay. That one was just screwed up from the start. Put a Molly in her champagne, she didn't even know it. Took her home and enjoyed that, she didn't even know it. Rick Ross. He had a shoe deal with Reebok and they dropped him after that bar, I'm pretty sure. She's only 17. Mama says she too young, but she's old enough for me. 17 by Winger. I never understood how it was a hit. 17-year-old rocker chicks loved it. Be at any beer bash in 1989 when that song came on. Those girls would get rowdy. The 80s were wild. Trying to make me go to rehab. I said no and the rest of Rehab by Amy Winehouse. She was crying for help big time and no one listened. So Gay by Katy Perry and I Think I Should Know How to Make Love to Something Innocent Without Leaving My Fingerprints Out. 303. From a different 30h3 song. Shush girl, hush your lips. Do the Helen Keller and talk with your hips. A cop knelt and kissed the feet of a priest, and a queer threw up at the sight of that. Oh, that did in fact age very well. I'd say it aged well considering it's right on the edge. I got a feeling I'm not gonna be here for next year, so let's laugh a little before I'm gone. Lil Peep died the next year. Everybody's so fake, everybody act like they care. I was dying and nobody was there when he dead and his friends were taking videos of him and making fun of him because they thought he was passed out when he was actually dead. Patti Smith, rock and roll N-word. Jimi Hendrix was a N-word. Jesus Christ and Grandma too. Jackson Pollock what a N-word. N-word, 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 N-word. That also reminds me, Woman is the NR of the World by John Lennon. Girls of 15, Sexually Knowing. 5:15, released in 1973 by The Who, written by Pete Townsend, who was issued a caution and was placed on the sex offenders register for 5 years in 2003, after admitting he had used his credit card to access a child pornography website. The immorality of child p aside, It takes real effort to be stupid enough to access it using your own credit card. I always get a kick out of Weird Al's White and Nerdy. Specifically the line "my MySpace page is all totally pimped out. Got people begging for my top 8 spaces. Yo, I do HTML for 'em all." I can see that you're just 15 years old, but I don't want your id. Then, later, bet your mama don't know you screamed like that. The Rolling Stones were a filthy lot in 1969. Well, not quite in the same vein as the other replies. "Fill Me In" by Craig David. He sings you left all your money on the TV because TVs at the time were enormous box things and you could use the top as a shelf. I don't care if you're contagious. I'd kiss you even if you were dead. Not that it didn't age well. I just always thought that was a weird line. Also, "Where's my dog? 'Cause girls are such a drag." Yes, that entire song is just bizarre. I was hoping to find "I don't care if you're contagious" in this thread. Gold Coast slave ship bound for cotton fields. Sold in the market down in New Orleans. Skydog slaver know he's doing alright. Hear him whip the women. Just around midnight. Brown Sugar, the Rolling Stones. Scarred old slaver. This girl walked by, she gave me the eye. I reached in the locker, grabbed the Spanish fly. I put it with the monkey, mixed it in the cup. Went over to the girl. "Yo baby, what's up?" I offered her a sip. The girl, she gave me lip. It did begin the stuff wore in and now she's on my tip. The Beatles, "Run for Your Life." Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You better keep your head, little girl, or I won't know where I am. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man. That's the end, little girl. Well, you know that I'm a wicked guy, and I was born with a jealous mind, and I can't spend my whole life trying just to make you toe the line. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man. That's the end, little girl. Let this be a sermon. I mean everything I've said. Baby, I'm determined, and I'd rather see you dead. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man. That's the end, little girl. Led Zeppelin's "Sick Again" from 1975. From the window of your rented limousine I caught your pretty blue eyes. One day soon you're gonna reach 16, painted lady in the city of lies. And much worse. Lips like cherries and the brow of a queen, come on. Flash it in my eyes. Said you dug me since you were 13, then you giggle as you heave and sigh. I love Zeppelin but Plant and Page were huge creeps. I can't think of so many. From the same song. Brown Sugar, how come you taste so good? Brown sugar, just like a young girl should. Oh number, and then Skydog slaver know he's doing alright. Hear him whip the women, just around midnight. And then we have something that's so much worse. How come you dance so good? Yeah, woo. Just like a black girl should. Yeah, woo. Mind you, those are from the top of my head. Google the lyrics of the song and you'll probably find much worse lyrics. Now all you gotta do is nibble on this little BS yo. This girl's only 15 years old, you shouldn't take advantage of her. It's not fair yo. Look at her bush. It's got hair, frick that be right here on the spot there until she passes out and she forgot how she got there. You it the won't bust a grape boy's mind, kidnap and rape boys. Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. All of Girls by the Beastie Boys. But the good part is that later the Beastie Boys heard the criticisms about being misogynistic, listened, and changed their behavior. Sexist lyrics stopped appearing in their songs, and the 1994 song Sure Shot included a verse in which MCA explicitly apologized for the group's past misogyny. I want to say a little something that's long overdue. The disrespect to women has got to be through to all the mothers and the sisters and the wives and friends. I want to offer my love and respect to the end. Ad Rock also wrote a letter to Time Out New York apologizing for the band's past. If you haven't read the Beastie Boys book, you should. It's a great story about friendship, music, hip hop history, and band growth. How about this one from Prince? I was only 16 but I guess that's no excuse, my sister was 32. Lovely. And loose, she don't wear no underwear, she says it only gets in her hair and it's got a funny way of stopping the juice. My sister never made love to anyone else but me, she's the reason for my sexuality. She showed me where it's supposed to go. ABJ doesn't mean blow, incest is everything it's said to be. Oh, sister, don't put me on the street again. No. Sister, I just want to be your friend. I was only 16 and only half a man. My sister didn't give a goddamn, she only wanted to turn me out. She took a whip to me until I shout, oh, I'm just a mother. Can't you understand? If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.